Imagine you just picked up your iPhone. You go to turn it on, and it just won't. Apple logo. Black screen, Apple logo, black screen, over and over. That endless cycle you're seeing, that's called a boot loop. And in the next 8 minutes, I'm going to walk you through, step by step, how to fix it, starting from the easiest no-risk tricks all the way to the nuclear option that almost always works. So if your iPhone is stuck on the Apple logo, restarting repeatedly, or never fully turning on, listen carefully, don't skip ahead, and try each step in order. You might save your phone and all your data without even going to a repair shop. First, let's quickly understand what's happening. Your iPhone is trying to turn on. Something goes wrong during startup. So it gives up, restarts, and tries again, then fails again and again. That's your boot loop. It can be caused by a buggy update, a corrupted app, low storage, a glitchy battery, or even a hardware issue. Some of these you can fix at home. Some might need a professional, but you should always try the simple fixes first. All right, step 1, the fastest and safest thing you can do. We're going to force restart your iPhone. This is not the same as a normal restart. It's more like yanking the power cord on a stuck computer. You will not lose your data by doing this. How you do it depends on your iPhone model. I'll go through them one by one. Listen for the one that matches your phone. If you have an iPhone with Face ID, like the iPhone X, XR, XS, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, or newer, here's what you do. Quickly press and release the volume up button. Quickly press and release the volume down button. Then press and hold the side button. Keep holding the side button, even when you see the Apple logo. Only release it when you see the screen go black. Then the Apple logo appears again and it looks like it's rebooting fresh. If you have an iPhone 8 or iPhone SE second or third generation, it's the exact same sequence. Quickly press and release volume up. Quickly press and release volume down. Then press and hold the side button until it restarts fully. If you have an older iPhone with a home button and a side button, like the iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, press and hold the volume down button and the side button at the same time. Keep holding both buttons. Ignore the Apple logo the first time you see it. Only release when the screen goes black and the logo appears again as it restarts. If you have an even older iPhone with a home button and a top button, like the iPhone 6's 6 or original SE, press and hold the home button and the top button together. Keep holding them until the screen goes dark and the Apple logo appears again. Right now, do the force restart sequence that matches your model. Pause me if you need to. If your iPhone boots normally after this, you're done. That solved it. If it's still stuck in a loop, don't panic. Move to step 2. Step 2, give it a real charge. Sometimes the battery is so low or acting so weird that the phone can't complete a full startup. Plug your iPhone into a known good charger and cable. Ideally, use an original or certified cable and a wall adapter, not a random off-brand brick or a weak USB port. Once it's plugged in, just leave it alone. Don't keep forcing restarts. Don't keep pressing buttons. Let it charge for at least 30 minutes. If the battery icon appears and then it boots, great. If it restarts a few times and then stabilizes, also great. After 30 to 40 minutes, if it's still in a boot loop, try another force restart while it's plugged into power. If it still won't stay on, then the problem is deeper. Time for step 3. Step 3, check if it's a stuck update problem. A lot of iPhones get stuck in a boot loop right after an iOS update. Maybe the update didn't finish. Maybe the connection dropped. Maybe the system files got corrupted in the middle. The way to fix that is to update or repair iOS using a computer. This sounds scary, but if you do it correctly, you can often fix the phone without erasing your data. Here's what you need: a Mac or a Windows PC, the latest version of Finder on a Mac or iTunes on Windows, a cable to connect your iPhone to the computer. We're going to put your iPhone into recovery mode. Not DFU yet, just recovery mode. Recovery mode lets the computer talk to your iPhone even if it won't fully boot. The buttons again depend on your model. Listen carefully and follow the one that matches your phone. If you have an iPhone with Face ID or an iPhone 8 or iPhone SE second or third generation, do this while your phone is connected to the computer. Quickly press and release volume up. Quickly press and release volume down. Then press and hold the side button. Keep holding the side button even when you see the Apple logo. Don't let go. Keep holding until you see a screen that shows a cable pointing to a computer or says Support Apple or Connect to Computer. That's recovery mode. If you have an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, connect it to your computer. Press and hold the volume down button and the side button at the same time. Keep holding both buttons. Ignore the Apple logo. Only let go when you see the recovery mode screen, the cable and computer icon, or support message. If you have an older iPhone with a home button and a top or side button, connect it to your computer. Press and hold the home button and the top or side button together. Don't release when you see the Apple logo. Keep holding until you see the recovery mode screen. Once your phone is in recovery mode, your computer should detect it. On a Mac using Finder, you'll see a pop-up saying there's a problem with your iPhone. On Windows with iTunes, you'll see a similar message. You'll be given two options: update or restore. Right now, choose update, not restore. Update tries to reinstall iOS without erasing your data. Restore erases everything. Choose update and let the computer download and install the latest version of iOS. This can take some time. 20, 30, even 40 minutes depending on your internet speed. During this time, don't disconnect the cable. Don't press buttons on the phone. Just let it work. If the update finishes successfully, your iPhone should reboot and hopefully get past the boot loop. If that works, amazing. You just fixed your iPhone and kept your data. If the update fails or the phone exits recovery mode during the process and goes right back into a boot loop, try the entire recovery mode update one more time. Sometimes it works on the second attempt. If you've tried that twice and it still fails, you're now at Step 4. Step 4, DFU Mode. This is the deep, hidden device firmware update mode. It's more powerful than recovery mode. It bypasses the normal boot process and lets the computer completely reinstall the firmware. Warning: in most cases, using DFU and then restoring will erase your data. If you don't have a backup, understand that this is very likely a factory reset. But if your phone is totally unusable already, this might be the only way to bring it back to life. You still need your computer, your cable, and Finder or iTunes. I'll walk you through DFU for different iPhone types. This part can be a little tricky, so you may want to replay these instructions slowly. For iPhones with Face ID, and for iPhone 8 or newer with a home buttonless design, connect your iPhone to the computer. Quickly press and release volume up. Quickly press and release volume down. Then press and hold the side button until the screen goes black. As soon as the screen turns black, press and hold the volume down button while still holding the side button. Hold both buttons together for about 5 seconds. Then release the side button, but keep holding the volume down button for another 10 seconds. If you did it correctly, the screen should stay completely black. No Apple logo, no recovery mode icon, just black. But your computer should say it has detected an iPhone in recovery mode or DFU mode. For iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, connect it to your computer. Press and hold the side button and volume down button together for 8 seconds. After 8 seconds, release the side button but keep holding volume down. Hold volume down for about 10 more seconds. If the screen stays black but the computer detects the phone, you're in DFU mode. For older iPhones with a home button and a top or side button, connect it to your computer. Press and hold the home button and the top or side button for 8 seconds. Then release the top or side button, but keep holding the home button for about 10 more seconds. Again, if the screen is black and the computer detects the phone, you're in DFU mode. Once you're in DFU mode, Finder or iTunes should say it has detected an iPhone that needs to be restored. Here, you don't have the update option. You'll typically have to choose Restore. Click Restore. This will download fresh firmware and reinstall everything from scratch. This takes some time, so let it finish. Don't unplug the phone. Don't use your computer for heavy stuff while it's restoring. When it's done, your iPhone should restart and show the Hello Setup screen like a brand new device. If you have an iCloud or iTunes backup, you can then restore your data during setup. If DFU Restore completes successfully but the phone still goes into a boot loop, or if you can't even get the phone to stay in DFU or recovery mode, that's a strong sign it might be a hardware issue. That brings us to Step 5, knowing when it's not a software problem anymore. If your iPhone overheated recently, got dropped hard, got wet, or is using a sketchy aftermarket battery or screen, that can all cause boot loops, a damaged storage chip, a failing power management chip, a bad solder connection on the board. These are things you cannot fix at home with just button combos. Here's how to tell it's likely hardware. Your phone exits recovery or DFU mode by itself again and again. The restore process fails repeatedly with different errors, even on different computers and cables. The phone gets extremely hot around the camera or logic board area while trying to boot. You hear faint clicking or buzzing from inside the phone. If any of that sounds familiar, it's time to talk to a professional. At this point, your best bet is, first, if your phone is still under warranty or Apple Care, contact Apple support or book a Genius Bar appointment at an Apple store. They can run diagnostics and tell you if it's a board or battery issue. If you're out of warranty, you can still go to Apple or a reputable, highly rated independent repair shop that specializes in iPhone board-level repair. They may be able to fix the boot loop without wiping your data, depending on what's failed. Before you hand your phone to anyone, ask them clearly, will this repair erase my data? And what happens if the repair fails? Now, let's recap everything quickly so you know exactly what to try in order. Step 1. Force restart your iPhone using the correct button combination for your model. This is safe and often fixes simple glitches. Step 2. Plug it into a reliable charger and let it charge peacefully for at least 30 minutes. Then force restart again while it's plugged in. Step 3. Connect it to a Mac or Windows PC and put it into recovery mode. Use Finder or iTunes to choose Update, not Restore, and let it reinstall iOS without erasing data. If it fails, try the update a second time. Step 4. If recovery mode updating doesn't work, go into DFU mode and perform a full restore. Understand that this will likely erase your data, but it can bring a dead phone back to life. Step 5. If even DFU restore fails or the phone keeps glitching, it's probably a hardware problem. At that point, contact Apple or a trusted repair shop for a hardware diagnosis. If your iPhone just came back to life at any of these steps, do one more important thing. Make a backup right now. Use iCloud or plug it into a computer and back it up through Finder or iTunes. Boot loops often come back if the original cause isn't fixed, especially if the issue was low storage or a bad app. So as soon as it's working, back up your photos, contacts, and messages so you're protected next time. Also, try to keep at least 10 to 15% of your storage free. Don't jam your iPhone to 100% capacity all the time. Keep your iOS updated and avoid sketchy system tweaking apps or unauthorized repairs. So to everyone listening who just rescued their iPhone from an endless Apple logo, nice job. You just did what a lot of people pay a technician to do. And if your phone still isn't fixed after all of this, don't blame yourself. You've tried all the software options available at home. Now it's just time for hardware pros to step in. If this helped you, share this with someone who's staring at a frozen Apple logo right now wondering what to do. You might save their phone and all their memories. Thanks for listening, and good luck bringing that iPhone back to life.